You know, it's really a great thing that I am now employed because very soon I will have paychecks that I can use to support my book buying addiction. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. How are you doing today? My name is Jackie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I am going to be doing another book haul. I have 7 books here that I purchased recently, a majority of which I think are classics, historical fiction, and or mysteries. So I'm going to be sharing all of these with you today. I am super hype for all of these books. Everything that I am talking about in this video I purchased from thrift books, with a few that were also from Book Depository. So if you want to pick up these for yourselves, definitely go check those sites out. And this is not sponsored in any way. I just really like buying things from thrift books and Book Depository. Technically, I actually have 8 books in this haul because I never officially hauled the book that I pre-ordered, Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think my copy is supposed to ship on June 1st. I'm not going to say much about this because I have said many times how excited I am for Malibu Rising. I loved The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six, so I am really hoping that I'm going to love this one too. I have hyped it up so much in my mind that I'm scared I'm not going to love it, but Taylor Jenkins Reid has not done me wrong yet. I trust her, okay? She's never given me a reason not to trust her. Next, I purchased 3 Agatha Christie books, so I'm going to talk about those together, sort of. I purchased 1 Hercule Poirot, which is Pirro Investigates. This is a collection of short stories, and it is the 3rd in the series. I have read several Hercule Poirots, however, I've read them wildly out of order just because people would give them to me as gifts, and I want to start reading them in more of a chronological order. It's not necessary. You can read them in whatever order you want as long as you read Curtain, Poirot's Last Case, last. At least that's what I've been told. However, since I do intend to read all of them, I figured I should start towards the beginning and sort of work my way through the ones that I haven't read yet. And I have heard good things about this because it is short stories. I think it'll be pretty fun and easy to get through. Then I also purchased 2 Agatha Christie standalone novels that I have heard good things about. I purchased The Pale Horse and Sparkling Cyanide, I almost dropped it, which has also been published under the title Remembered Death. I believe that Sparkling Cyanide was the UK title and Remembered Death was the American title. Personally, I like Sparkling Cyanide better. This was an old library copy that I got from thrift books, so it still has the library sticker on the front, and I'm kind of scared to take it off. Taking stickers off the covers of books always intimidates me because I'm worried I'm gonna mess it up and then the cover is gonna be ruined because I'm so clumsy. The Pale Horse talks about the murder of an elderly priest, and it also deals with some elements of the occult, which was something that was really big in British popular culture at the time. I have heard that this is a good one. It was adapted for a BBC miniseries not that long ago. I think it's available on Amazon Prime, so I would really like to watch the miniseries after I read this. I also, interesting story, I was watching an episode of Dateline once, and apparently The Pale Horse deals with an extremely rare poison, and in real life, some people have actually been able to identify the signs of that rare poisoning because they read this book. So The Pale Horse has literally saved lives. Really interesting stuff. Sparkling Cyanide was on my radar because I know Amara from Books Like Whoa really enjoys this one, and I really enjoy her Agatha Christie videos, so she had me excited to check it out. I also really love the description on the back of this one. 6 people sit down to a sumptuous meal at a table laid for 7. In front of the empty place is a sprig of rosemary. Rosemary for remembrance. A strange sentiment, considering no one is likely to forget the night, exactly a year ago, that Rosemary Barton died at exactly the same table, her beautiful face unrecognizable, convulsed with pain and horror. But then, Rosemary had always been memorable. She had the ability to arouse strong passions in most people she met. In one case, strong enough to kill. I am excited to check this one out. Also, I know Books Like Woe has said this is a really good one to read in spring and summertime, so maybe I will get to this soon. Next, I purchased Voyager, which is the third book in the Outlander series. I do enjoy this series, don't get me wrong. I have some issues with it that I have discussed in the past, but overall I think they are pretty enjoyable stories, and I do really enjoy the television adaptation. I was thinking that I was gonna get caught up on the books so that I would know what was happening when the TV show comes back on, or I mean, get up to the book that the TV show is covering. That's not gonna happen. I have not read a book in this series for several months. They are long. This one is almost 900 pages and the font's really small, so I will consider it an accomplishment if I get through this book by the time the TV series comes back. The Outlander series is a historical time travel romance, and though it does have a lot of sexy scenes that I usually skip over when I'm reading, I really enjoy the characters and the plot. I read the first two books from the library, however, I do want to own the entire series at some point, so I figured might as well pick up a physical copy of the next book that I have to read, and I love how it is a floppy paperback. Those are the best kind. I love a good floppy paperback. I also want to quickly apologize to any Outlander fans subscribed to me because in my video talking about how men's rapes are portrayed on television, I talked a bit about some storylines in Outlander, and there was one plot element that I completely forgot until somebody pointed it out in the comment section, where a male character was sexually assaulted and the show handled it in a sensitive way where it was made clear to him that he was not to blame for what happened to him, and just because he was assaulted by a woman, it does not mean that he was not entitled to his feelings. And so I apologize. I completely forgot about that storyline. I've only seen the series start to finish once, and yeah, I was wrong. Shocking, I know. It happens. I make mistakes just like everyone else, so thank you to that commenter. You were right and I was wrong. And you have no idea how much it pains me to say that I was wrong because I always think I'm right. But in this instance, I was not. Next, I purchased Pride and Prescience, or A Truth Universally Acknowledged by Carrie Bebris, which is the first in the Mr. and Mrs. Darcy murder mystery series. And honestly, when I heard that somebody had written a series where Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy solve crimes, that was it. I was in because I love Pride and Prejudice, my favorite book, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy, OTP, and I also love mysteries. So, a historical mystery where my favorite couple are solving crimes? Like, I was in. This is my dream. It's like this author wrote this just for me. It's everything that I love. I've heard mixed things about this first book in the series because apparently it does include some supernatural elements, which Me and a lot of other people don't love that in mysteries. However, I've heard that the series gets better as it goes on, and in later installments of this series, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy actually encounter the main couples from all of Jane Austen's other novels as they solve various mysteries, so I am super excited for that. I can't wait till I get to the Emma book, because Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy solving a murder mystery with Emma and Mr. Knightley, it's a fan fiction dream come true. That's pretty much all I've ever wanted in my life. So I am super excited to give this series a try and see my favorite couple from literature solving some crimes. What more can you ask for? I think I'm definitely gonna have to try to fit this in my Jane Austen July TBR somehow, because I'm hyped for this. I think it's gonna be so much fun. Finally, I purchased 2 Shakespeare plays. I got both of these from Book Depository. I really do enjoy Shakespeare, and since I recently graduated from college, I want to continue to read classic literature even though it's not going to be assigned to me anymore. These are 2 plays that I know are widely beloved, and I haven't read either of them yet, so I decided, why not pick up some copies of Twelfth Night and A Midsummer Night's Dream? I love these adorable editions from the Pelican Shakespeare. I think they are so cute, and even though they are beautiful, they also still have some good footnotes on the inside for the more difficult passages. Generally speaking, I prefer drama to comedy. However, I know that both of these plays are considered to be among Shakespeare's best works, so I am really excited to give them a try. I am so obsessed with these editions. I think they are so adorable, and I didn't realize that in the Pelican Shakespeare collection, the books are color-coded. The comedies are this bluish-white color, then the tragedies are black, and the histories are royal purple. I think that is super cool, and these are all going to look great together on my shelf. I am super happy with this purchase. So there you have it. Those are all of the books that I purchased recently. I still have $22 on my Barnes & Noble gift card from Christmas. However, I haven't decided what I want to buy with it yet. It's weird. For some reason, I feel like I need to spend these $22 on something really, really good, and I haven't made up my mind on what that is yet, but no rush, I have time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. I post new videos every single Wednesday. My social media links are down below if you want to follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, or be my friend on Goodreads. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a jubilant rest of your day. Bye, and I'll see you in the next video.